What's up, baby? What's up? How you doing? Good morning. Lady Ruth, how you doing? I'm not seeing anything. No. I think I need to go and get another, or maybe do another test. Good morning. Morning, guys. How you guys doing today? Hey. Abby Koka, Suzanne, Kwaku, how you doing this morning? As you're coming in, go ahead and share the video on your page. Let's get more people connected. Because this is going to be a roller coaster broadcast this morning. Or this afternoon, sorry. You know, I've been working on some stuff in the basement, trying to clean up and stuff like everything. So, you know, so I stumbled on like over 2,000 of my CDs. I'm not kidding. I'm talking about 2,000 CDs, even more than that. So I've been going through them, you know, playing music. So downstairs in the basement, you know, in the basement I've been kind of like listening to country music. So I found my cowboy hat down there. You know, it was like, wow. You know, it took me back to, you know, Oklahoma days. Fantastic moment, man. When I go to, you know, country club, let's go do two-step dancing and all that. I'm telling you, I got a lot of DVDs. I got a lot of CDs, lot of DVDs. I'm telling you, you can't finish it. You can't listen to all of my songs. I found probably like about, I don't know, I can't count the number, maybe like 100 different Yoruba songs like Aruna Shola, Babanganieto, and all of that. I'm telling you, over 100 copies of this. You know, so as I was in the basement, somebody called me and said, Pastor Shola, there is a problem. I said, what kind of problem is that? I said, let's talk about it. You know, let's talk about the problem. There is, you know what I'm saying? So we have to sit down, we talk about whatever it is that is actually affecting your relationship or whatsoever. Your sales or sell it on WhatsApp dedicated to sales and Yallo. They play later, Mojo. This one is Barbara here. back to all of this stuff. I'm telling you, I got CDs, man. CDs, a lot of CDs. Fantastic music. I got Fuji music. I got Juju music. I got, I'm telling you, man, I got all kinds of songs, and I'm going to be playing them. And I found like 4 of my cowboy hats down there. 4 of them down there also. I got a lot of stuff. And I found brand new shoes. You know what I'm saying? You finding brand new shoes that you never even put on in your life. Shirt that you never even worn in your life before. They are all just down there inside the basement. It's just terrible. It's terrible when you have too many things and you're just kind of like, putting them down there in the basement, putting them down there. I have Barista, I have Babanganito, I have Colinti, I have, I have Shino Peters. There is no song. Everyone, you know me now, I'm a musician. All right, I'm a musician. I have Taye Currency, I have Kekeriata, I have Asoma, I have everybody. Then you will see the country music different. You will see the gospel music, man, boku for grand. Boku for grand. I'm talking about boxes of songs, CDs, for real. All right, let's get to the business of today real quick so that we will be able to finish up. Now, the issue that is on ground is very simple and at the same time not very simple. We are talking about relationship here. Remember, I'm going to be in Maryland this coming at the end of the month, 30th of March, sorry. And we're going to be dealing with different kind of topics and everything. But before then, I'm going to answer this question real quick. A lady called me just now and she asked me, and she said, Pastor Shola, I am not the kind of person, that will cheat. But the problem that I have is that I am no longer sexually connected to my husband. No longer sexually connected to my husband. I said, you've been sexually connected, to him before. She said, yes, that she's been, they kick it, in those days at the beginning of their relationship and all kinds of stuff like that and everything. I said, so what suddenly happened? What happened exactly? Why are you no longer connected? And, she said, well, so a lot of stuff has happened, and but the issue is just that she's no longer interested. She's no longer interested in having sexual relationship with the husband. All right, so I said, okay, let me bring it up in here. Let's discuss it. Let's talk about it. But I'm not going to be the one to talk about it. I will open my telephone line. Today is Saturday. You guys should be able to call in. So I'm going to open my telephone line, and people can call in and share with us. What do you think can cause it? What do you think can cause it for a woman or for a man not to be sexually attracted to the spouse? Or, I'm talking about to their husbands and their wives anymore. We need to talk about it. So the telephone number to reach me in the studio if you want to contribute is 405-550-5135. 405-550-5135. If there's somebody down there who can actually just put it on the screen for us, and then I can actually just pin it down, please go ahead and do so for us this morning. If you want to contribute on the show real quick, you want to tell us if you have an understanding or have an idea, what can cause that? What can make a woman to disconnect from a man, or a man to disconnect from a woman, and they are no longer sexually compatible? If you have any idea you want to share with us, feel free to share with us. I'm going to be talking, and I'm going to be sharing my own idea. I'm going to talk about whatever it is that I have in my head at this moment. Okay, so relationship is not easy. I always tell everybody that it's not easy. It's very complicated. It's not something anybody can just jump into. You have to be ready for it. You have to be ready for it. I want people to call in. I'm not going to be able to read, comment. I don't have my glasses on. My glasses is not, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything at this moment that I'm talking to you right now. So for people who will love to say something, and you want me to actually read it out, I can't read anything. Okay, so I want people to make phone calls. Make phone call to us, 405-550-5135. Let's hear your voice on the show this morning. I always say this, that relationship is not easy. Relationship is not something that you can just jump into. You have to be prepared for relationship. You have to learn about relationship. You have to get matured You have to be very mature to be able to get into a relationship. Just don't jump into a relationship anyhow. All right? Now, so many things can happen. When we talk about a husband and wife, they have agreed. Relationship is all about agreement. Marriage is all about agreement. I've already laid down one as a foundation for you guys right from the moment we started broadcasting. You cannot say you are in a marriage without agreement. Agreement is marriage. Okay, you agree to her smell. You agree to her the way she smiles. You agree to the way she thinks. You agree to her mentality. You agree to her culture. You agree to the way she is, she dresses. You agree to the way she, carry herself. It's all about agreement. You agree to the way he snores. You agree to the way, everything is all about agreement. And that's why whenever you get to the altar, the pastor always want to give people another chance to say no. By asking them, do you so accept so as your wedded husband or wedded wife? And then, you will say, yes, I do. At that point in time, when you say I do, automatically, you are agreeing that, okay, I am actually in this marriage, understanding the do's and the don'ts, understanding what may happen in the future, understanding that I have to love my wife as Christ loved the church, understanding that I have understanding. Let's pick up this call. Hello? Hello?
Good morning.
Can you please turn the computer off? We're hearing the sound.
Okay. Good morning. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Thank you. My name is Yabo. I'm calling from Canada.
Okay.
Thank you for all the subjects we've been treating for some time.
Okay.
I went through this for like 7 years.
Wow.
And I will let you know that a lot of things can cause it. If you maltreat your wife or husband, if you cheat, if you emotionally torture, and there's no appreciation, at one point there won't be any, like, you are not going to be appealing to each other anymore. That will be it. Even though the husband wants to touch you, because you are in that position for that particular time, nothing will happen.
Wow.
So I went through it for a longer time before I made up my mind that, you know what, it's not working. So I separated.
Wow.
And after that, I was so free. It's just like an heavy load moved out of my life, And I thank God I was able to take care of myself, listen to the messages, and face God spiritually,
Yeah.
That is my contribution.
Well, so you believe that a long years of lack of appreciation, lack of respect can cause it?
Yes, please. And even when you try to discuss this issue,
yes,
like my husband would say, I don't have time for that nonsense.
Wow.
And at one point, I told him that this is more of a master and slave relationship. Say, I don't give a damn. Wow. And at times, I felt so lonely, and it was so bad. It was so bad. Even after separating for about 5 years now, no, if anyone say hello to me, I run away because I'm so scared.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared. There are good guys out there too. All right. Don't worry. I will get you. I will get you married. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll get you married. I'm going to get you married again.
Thank you, Pastor Shola. Go on with it.
All right. God bless you, my sister. God bless you. Thank you for calling.
Bye.
All right, the telephone line is still open. 1+1 405 550 5135 is still the number to call in if you want to call on the show to share with us. What do you think can cause it for husband and wife not to be sexually connected? Like this lady just called in. When you live in abusive relationship, it's really difficult for you to be sexually connected. Hello? Hello? Hello, we can hear you. Please turn the computer off so that we can hear you properly.
Oh, okay. I've turned it off now.
All right, go ahead.
I wanted to discuss the topic of today.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, for first thing, sometimes the woman always dress up and they always look good and they always make an effort. And sometimes men don't really make an effort in a relationship. And that may be a cause to her not feeling attracted to her husband anymore. And also...
So you are talking about dressing. Are you talking about dressing?
Not just dressing. Sometimes people get too comfortable in a relationship. Sometimes the things they used to do when they got together, they stop doing it all of a sudden in like 7 years of marriage.
Okay.
And later on, they don't make any effort anymore. And when you get too comfortable, it just ruins sometimes it ruins the look that you have for that person.
Okay.
And then sometimes men put on weight and sometimes women put on weight as well. So I feel like...
So you think if somebody should put on weight, that person will no longer be sexually attractive to you? Attractive to you?
I've seen it before. I know that sometimes men say, oh, that after their woman have baby, or they need to lose their stomach because their stomach become big and they're not attracted to their... There's different things that people are attracted to, and sometimes you have to make an effort to make yourself look good for your own husband. Okay,
so looking good, taking care of yourself, it's actually part of what may be responsible for it. Yeah. Okay.
I think that's a big factor in a relationship. That's what I wanted to conclude on.
Yes. Okay. Thank you very much for calling. Thank you very much. God bless you. All right. The telephone number is still on, ladies and gentlemen. The lady just called in to talk about, you taking care of yourself, looking good, losing weight, making sure that you look good for your husband. With that, okay, you should be able to get the connection rolling. But if not, it's possible for the connection to break. Well, we're still going to wait for more phone calls to come in. It's good. It's okay. I see other things. That may... All right, let's pick this call. Hello?
Hello, Pastor.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
I'm about me.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I've once shared my experience with you on this platform.
Okay.
That my husband don't want me to be me, and because of that, I'm not sexually aroused with him.
Okay.
Like, if the lady is fine, very fine. If the lady is not happy, no sex. If you are having sex with that lady, there's nothing happens. Just wait for you. Just make you be good, just to come. But I tell you, the day I speak with my husband and we reconcile, I was like, what's going on? I don't feel like this because I've not been feeling anything for years. And women can act out, but not feel anything for sex for that man. It doesn't matter. I have to keep, and I know I didn't feel for sex. I'm dead, But when we talk things out, that's when I realized that. So are you this sweet? No. So I've been missing all this one. So that's it, Pastor.
Yeah. So when a woman is not happy in any form, sex will not be anything to them, right?
Not be anything to her. She wants to be happy. She must at least be.
But is it possible? But is it possible for the person to totally disconnect? Even if they make up.
Yeah, it's possible because our body is used to that system.
Okay, even if they make up, if the guy apologizes and say, okay, forgive me for whatever I've done to you, she's still going to be dead?
It depends on lady. It depends on the lady.
Okay.
I don't believe she can be totally disconnected like that.
Well, people do. People get totally disconnected.
I think the lady should calm down a little bit. Like, she has to look for help.
Okay.
Medical help then.
Okay.
If she's happy and she's not connected, she has to look for help.
Okay.
She need help.
Okay. Thank you very much for calling, man. God bless you. Yeah, man. Telephone number still open by the grace of God. We're still taking calls this afternoon, sorry. We are talking and discussing about what can cause a woman or a man to disconnect sexually from their wives or their husbands. And like I was saying, so many things can affect a relationship. Agreement is the first thing that you have to have. You don't want to get married to a woman that you are not sexually attracted to. I always tell people this all the time. People always want to go spiritual on me. You don't want to go spiritual. Listen to me. Marriage is not something that you want to do just for a few days. Marriage is something that you have to be in for a long time. So before you actually say I do, before you jump into it and say whatever, you have to understand that this one where they look, they shock me. Is this man they shock you? Is this woman they shock you? Will she be able to shock you to the end of your life? You know, when you're looking at a woman, the very first thing you see is their sexuality. I opened up to you guys one time. I said, I want to tell you guys secrets, man. Things that you need to know. All right? And number one is this. You will be able to understand the sexuality of a woman if you take her out dancing. Take her dancing. I'm not kidding. If you try it, come back and tell me, Pastor Shola, you are a liar. Okay? Come back and tell me that. But if at the end of the day you are able to see what I'm telling you, you come back and tell me, say, Pastor Shola, I need to pay you $10,000 for this. Try and take your wife out dancing. Let her dance right in front of you. Be free. Don't look at her anyhow. Let her be free with you. Let your husband be free with you. You know, you guys just zip some wine, have a cup or two of red wine, and jump on the dance floor. Let me tell you something. Oh, let's make this call. Let's make this call, and I'll come back to that point. Hello?
Hello, I can't go.
Hey, Pelema, God bless you. We want to speak English, or people are listening, they don't understand Yoruba.
To make comment on what you are discussing.
Go ahead.
Because it happened to me.
Yeah.
And I'm speaking from Chicago.
Yeah.
When I have my fifth child.
Okay.
And my husband said he doesn't want any other child.
Yeah.
So I have to beg him, let's go and do family planning.
Okay.
He refused. So we have to stay there for 21 years without meeting each other.
Without what?
Without having fun with each other.
For 20 what years?
Years.
21.
Yeah, because he was saying he doesn't want another child. And after he started, from gradually, he keep losing interest. I keep losing interest.
And you guys were together in the same house, cooking for him, sleeping on the same bed for 21 years and no sex.
Yes. Most people doesn't believe it. That is how it happened. But the moment the boy was 21 years, he came back to beg that I don't want the child, that's why I kept it like that, and other than. And we keep having this, we start again. Madam,
I have 3 questions to ask you. Number 1 question is, are you okay?
I'm okay. Nothing wrong with me.
Number 2 question is, are you okay?
Then I'm okay.
Number 3 question is, are you for real, okay?
Yes.
And you went through 21 years of no sex.
Because I'm afraid to go out. I'm afraid to have a friend. Because I respect him, and I was thinking if I do any nonsense, it will be the end of my children.
Wow.
So that is it.
Wow. So it's not really that you lost interest in him. It's not really that you are disconnected sexually from him. He was the one that refused to have sex with you.
Yes, he was.
And did you manage? You are begging him.
I beg him when he sees smooth, he will say no. You are going to be pregnant. Because I always have boys.
So you guys don't use condom? You don't want to use condom?
He said he doesn't want it because if I start using condom with him, I may go out and he wants to block all the ways that will make me to go out.
Are you kidding me? Are you in America?
Yeah. We are in Nigeria when it happened, but now I'm in America.
And he's still with you right now?
No, he's dead.
Wow.
He's dead and he killed the sex life in me.
He did what?
He killed the sex life in me. I can't have sex.
Oh, man. I know.
And I'm an elderly woman now. I'm 63 years old, so I don't need it again.
You are how old?
63.
53. You are still very young, man. Ó ṣe lè sínú bolẹ̀ jákujàku bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wà yìí. Kí lẹ sọ kí lẹ fi ṣeré mi orí ejò ìmọ̀ mi yẹn lè sínú bolẹ̀. Máa yẹn ò dáa, mi ò láìkí máa yẹn. That man is not good.
That's how it happened.
For 21 years.
Yeah, I wish that woman good luck. If they are going
So now he's dead. Now he's dead. How about now? Do you feel like having sex?
Maybe. If I see somebody whom I love, who loves me.
Wow.
Maybe.
Wow. I will have to save your number or Law Bangbo.
Okay.
Because I have to talk with you for real. Because I don't understand. 21 years. How did you manage to do it?
Yeah, I did it. You know, he's an elderly man. He married me when I was 25. And he was 52 when I married him.
Wow.
So he knows all the ways to put me down. So that's it.
Wow. Well.
When I remember, I used to swear for him.
Oh, I know. Ọlọ́run afọ̀run kẹ́ wọn bí tán bá wà. Ẹ jẹ́ ìjẹ́ kọ́ lọ́run fọ̀run kẹ́ wọn jàre. Ọkọ is the father of your children. Ọlọ́run bá fọ̀run kẹ́ wọn ó wà okay. Thank you very much. God bless you for calling, man. Bye bye. No. I think this is going to be the end of this video. I don't do video again. I tell you, no video again. I'm not doing video again. This one just messed me up right now. 21 years of no sex. Living in the same house. That is 24/7 wickedness. That man cannot tell me he's not going outside to do something. 21 years. No. Me is a video more. I want to go and sleep. I want to go and sleep. 21 years. Well, let me continue where I stop anyway. The telephone number is still on. The telephone line is still open. 405-550-5135. That's the telephone number. Now, the issue is this. Let me tell you this real quick. Now, when you take your wife dancing, like I was saying, you don't understand. The secret, Burukwayat already, a big time secret. Take your wife out to dance. You will begin to see when she's moving. When she's moving, she will show you everything about her life. You will know her. You will know how freaky she could get when she's dancing. I'm not kidding. If you're a very good man, you are not a Nigerian man. You know all these stupid Nigerian men. They are always like, they are not romantic at all. They don't do nothing. Okay? Those who are sorry people, they are sorry men. Leave them alone on the side. But if you find them, if you are a man that you are willing to know more about your wife, take her dancing. You will see every move, just be looking at her. Look at her hands, the way her hands is moving. Look at her hips, the way the hips is moving. Look at her expression, the face, the tongue. When the tongue is coming out and doing whatever, and the way she's looking at you, all right? You will know how dangerous your wife is. You will know. For real. It is not because you guys are over spiritual. I don't understand these people, over spiritual people that we just have in Nigeria. All they do is just pray. Anywhere you see Nigerians is where they are praying. They are living prayer point. I don't understand. For real. But when we want to teach you something correct, something that will not make you to be praying, something that will make you to be thanking God, you won't listen. You will not listen. I don't understand you guys. Orientation. Orientation. When we will teach you something that you don't have to pray, you will be thanking God after the whole stuff. You will not listen. You will not listen. All you want to do is just to be, my father. Everybody that is taking my sexuality away, that is not making me connect to my husband, not making me connect to my wife, die by fire. Die. Nothing is dying by fire. You are the one that will die by thunder. Okay? You are the one that will die by thunder. You don't understand. You will just die. You will just die. You won't have any happiness, no nothing for you. We are teaching you the correct thing. No. You won't listen. There is nothing like listening to you. You can't listen to nothing. Understand? We want to teach you correctly. You won't listen. When you go, I don't know, maybe if you don't want to do it, just turn your go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. When you go on YouTube, go and click all of these Davido, Wizkid, Olamide Bado. Look at their videos. And then look at the girls that are dancing inside of those videos. They are regular girls. Normal human beings. When you look at them critically, you'll be able to break them down and know which one is nasty and which one is not nasty out of them. You will understand 1000% of their sexuality. And then you'll be able to pinpoint and say, this one will be a lion when he's in bed. And another thing that you will see about it is that you will be able to know how to handle your wife on the dancing floor. On the dance floor. You won't believe it. It's a big time secret, I'm telling you. A big time secret, I'm telling you. If you can do it, just take your wife out, you just go somewhere, and then after you finish eating and all kinds of stuff like that, and you just go and just sit down in a place, have a cup of drink or whatever, and then you just go straight to the dance floor and let her just book it down for you. You begin to see her moving her body, moving her hand, and then sometimes you see her do like this. So to ba di like oya salon because to ba salon fe like then that's how you begin to see, and then you begin to do all kinds of stuff. You begin to analyze, get a pen and a paper. See, Pastor Shola is I want to do investigation, and you start writing it down. And when she's going and going and going, and she's like, "Who feel like oh yeah." That was one day. That was. I did one counseling for one couple. I did. I did counseling for one couple. And then the woman said, Pastor, he can't listen. I said, what is he not listening? He said, Pastor, I did like this. I said, Mommy, what is it? Only move kokoro ese nu ni. Only come over be Dundee United. I said, Baba Yole ma. Baba CSC. This is a CSC man that is shouting in the name of Jesus. Go call the name of Jesus 3 times. How will he know that you do it? This thing you are doing? The Nigerian women are crazy people. When they go to work, when Nigerian women go to work, they don't go there to work at all. They go there to learn experiments. They go there to acquire knowledge of this, that, very nasty stuff. And the men don't know nothing. They don't know anything. So you know what I'm saying. So you will understand. You want to actually really get it. You can get it by going dancing. When you go dancing, it's always, let me tell you this, always 24/7, 1000% correct. You will find out. Take your time and do it. Yesterday, I actually went to look at the report of my video. I found out that 47% of people that watch my video, they are women. 47%. And the rest of them, that's like 53% are men. And they was like, where are the comments on men? They didn't comment here. Why didn't they comment? But they are watching, they are in the background, watching, they won't comment. I don't know. Osumio. So when you go like that, you will be able to learn more about your partner. You'll be able to understand more about your partner when you go like that. When you go dancing, when you go out together, you take your time to go out to the lake or to the seaside with your wife. Okay, let her wear some skimpy stuff. All right, I don't understand you Nigerian women, Nigerian Christian. I don't understand you. All right, you just go out like that. You just be wearing irati buba 24/7. Kilo worry, Kilo worry, irati buba. You will be wearing irati buba 24/7. What's your office? And these are part of the stuff we're talking about. You want your men to be sexually connected to you. You want him to stay glued to you. You have to make effort. You have to make effort. Likewise, the men. We have to make effort. All right? We have to make effort. Okay. Try one day. Take your wife. Let her wear something skimpy. Something nice and small. And then you just go to the seaside. And you're walking inside of the water. And just walking and you're holding hands. Or probably you're actually holding her neck and stuff like that. You will learn what you have not been able to see before. You will see some displays. You will see displays in your life that you've never experienced before in your life. All right? Just push her forward and let her just move forward in front of you. And look at her from the back. You will be seeing some things. When she's picking up her leg and putting it back in the water, and she'll be doing this thing intentionally for you to see it. For you to see those things that you've not been seeing before about her. Something you don't know about her. Okay, now, you don't know a lot of women, you believe that the only thing they like is missionary. No, they don't like missionary. That's why they are disconnecting from you. They are disconnected from you. They don't like you. They don't want to have sex with you because all you know is just, that's all you know. You are just missionary. Okay, so when you take them dancing, you will see what my you say about oh for la roko buruku ni. Oh yeah, to ba lo ba wọ́n tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wọ́n tún ṣe di ba wọ́n ṣe di ba. Ìyẹn ni pé that means say ẹ̀yin ni kó máa gbà wọlé. Pé sino bobe king your di bombo. Oh yeah, that's what they're saying. That's what they say. Move your di ni o. Gbogbo le to ma ṣe missionary mi ò fẹ́ o. Wọ́n paroko fẹ́. They are giving you the signal. They are telling you what to do. All right, and so and they're giving you signal. Oh yeah, you're looking at something different. All right, that's why see, kind of low amazing. Only yes, sir. Kind of he knows I'm telling the truth. For real, one friend I look this and one day I canceled another couple, and the husband said, I don't understand her. Anytime I want to have sex with her, he will just face down. Say, my brother, she's facing down. Oh, she's giving you signal. It is a signal she's giving you. It is a signal. Oh, you don't anything. What is Latin? She no bobe, daberu, daboru Latin. That's what they say. You got to find it. But don't man say what you the one you're doing from the front. I don't feel it. I'm not enjoying it. It's not good for me. What I need is go from the back. And you think that she doesn't want to have sex. Oh no, you will. She want to have sex. Oh do you believe for any to reprove ko wole latte ni? Ori eti ni. Ki lo worry na. So need the deliverance in can send yellow mountain of fire. Oh, but boy, you need the deliverance. Oh, yeah, we need to send you to a place where maybe we send you to TB Joshua. They're tired of it. They don't want it. They get disconnected. You see, women don't want to have sex again because they are tired of you doing the same thing. The same thing. Use the garage door. Rosie Babs. Use the garage door. Network. These people are bad people. Scatter arena. We are the born again people. I don't want to talk to these people. I want to talk to born again. I want to already network lady. Please, can I get born again people to come? Where is Sister Ruth? Sister Ruth, find me born again people. The ones that are here, they are hang on. I want to rely on you. These ones are not good people. You are not born again. Oh, you see what I'm saying? So when you run away. So you see, the issue is this: you are looking at it and you're saying, this is for this particular woman is actually not interested in sex. So why do you think she will be interested in sex? Number one, you don't know her. You don't know the woman. And your woman don't know you too. All right? Let's pick this call. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Pastor Shola.
Hello, Lady Ruth. Can you... Go ahead. Fire on. I know you want to say something.
Yeah, it's most unfortunate for this. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay. I just think I understand dressing weird on the woman's part. Sometimes it could be a turn off for a man. But there are some men, no matter how you dress, wear a Brazilian wig or whatever, dress sexy and whatever, they still don't see you or notice you. And sometimes you dress and go out, other men, even with them, maybe go to church or whatever, maybe other members in the church or whatever, they'll be giving you compliments. Oh, no, you look so beautiful, whatever. They get mad. And these same men will not even compliment you or even say whatever to you. So it's most unfortunate. I'm sorry to say this might sound too strong, but most Nigerian men, not all of them, let's not get me wrong, most of them, they see a wife as part of their property. A wife to them is a property, not a partner.
Yeah.
So, and when you see a woman as a partner, it is hard for you to treat her. I mean, if you see her as a property, it's hard for you to treat her as a partner. So all these men, there are some things that brings turn off also to a woman.
Yeah.
For example, if you keep hurting a woman without showing remorse and repentance, it's a turn off. No matter what you want to do, no matter how you try to do it, they're not interested. But there are some women who will just tell you, oh, no, you are not getting it. Why there are some women who are like, okay, if I say no now, they will carry my name and take me to the village square that you're turning your husband down, blah, blah, blah. They will just stay like log of wood and say, do your thing, release your water, and let me get out of here. So
get out of here.
Get out of here, man. So when you keep holding a woman without showing remorse and repentance, it's a turn off for her. She don't want you. You irritate her. She will resent you. That is just the truth. So it's not by dressing. So man, you dress. I remember I heard a story. I'm a pastor's wife. I'm sorry to say that. There's this couple we heard about, another doing counseling and whatever. This woman, she tried to introduce new style or whatever to the husband in the bedroom, whatever. You know, there's some dirty stuff a man and a woman want to do. This man will be telling a friend, like, I wonder where my wife is learning all these new styles from. Is she seeing another man, or is she watching porno? Is she doing this? Can you imagine?
Hey.
He said she's seeing another man. Those are the men teaching and introducing her to this. But there are these men, when they are doing a jackrabbism style and everything, we don't complain. No, say, where are you getting all this from? Pastor, let me go and cook.
You know, saying the telephone number is still on. His number is still open for anybody who would like to call in. You understand what I'm saying? You see, one thing about this whole stuff is that Nigerian men, majority of Nigerian men are not romantic. And that's the problem I see. That's the problem I see with all of this stuff. If they are really, really romantic, they will actually go extra mile to do certain things. Okay? Like I was saying, you know, the issue with sex is actually very strong. All right. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Pastor.
Yes, hello.
I want to ask you what happened with Pastor just said.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, some men don't know where to touch in their woman.
You don't look back.
Yes, they don't know. Some men don't know where to touch.
Ah. They don't know where to touch?
Yes.
They don't touch the breast?
There is difference to touch. There is difference between how to handle it. Some men will be squeezing breast like...
They be squeezing it like bread onibeji.
Yes. They touch, like, just play with it. Just squeezing it. They are too hard, too harsh.
Whoa.
They are not fighting you.
Don't you know that some women, they like it like that? They don't like you to be rough on them, squeeze it like bread, like ta-ta-ta.
It all depends. It all depends.
Okay.
It all depends. It all depends.
Okay. So they don't know where to touch, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Where to touch, like, yeah.
Now tell us some places that men should touch.
Oh, Pastor, don't
No. Tell us some places where they should touch now. Don't talk. Don't talk. Your kids are there. Oh, God, you. I think I'm bunny. Come on, it is well. All right, the telephone is open by the grace of God for people who would like to call in again, and then we go from there. Me, I want to know where to touch you because that is it. We don't know where to touch. Where are we supposed to be touching? Some people don't know. They just squeeze the breast. They squeeze the breast like they are squeezing pafu. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Are you a born again Christian?
I'm born again, sir. But my born again is with common sense.
We think. All right, fire on.
Okay. I still want to commend you, Pastor.
All right.
Well done.
Yeah. I mean, we just. Mafia de Sile. Yeah. Mama Mare.
Anyway, what I want to say is towards we men.
Okay.
Our okone.
Yeah.
And it's what I've learned over the years. As young as I am.
Yeah.
I learned that in my 30s.
Okay.
I'm beginning to praise and worship.
Okay.
Mungbo. That is Cherry praise and worship. You might feel only see.
I'm a boy. O tún tẹ dúró bàjẹ́.
What I really want to let our men understand, when I say our men, I'm talking of Nigerian men, is that how can you imagine yourself, you are in a church.
Yeah.
When the service is better than 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And when 9 clocks, the pastor just mounts the pulpit and holds the mic and start preaching.
No, you can't do that. It's not going to flow.
So a lot of us, we men, affectionable or Pastor Shola who are New York, Pastor Shola New York, Pastor Shola
yeah.
To see praise and worship, who compare who might be better than my priest there.
Wow.
You're not putting dry anointing. So you see,
yeah.
But if you want to bring slippery anointing, slippery anointing is an anointing that has oil. By the time you want to go in and go out and come out, because the anointing too was slippery already. I get point to me, sir. So that's why we say, so we're talking about praise and worship.
Yeah.
Where the choir they mount the pulpit.
Yeah.
Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary. I think that is when the man will begin to rub the woman in all those sensitive places. You begin, you rub her, you deal with her.
You deal with that.
I'm telling you, sir. Another higher level. Let the Spirit of the Lord come down. So I take you for only 1 year, sir. But at the level, only behold, he comes riding on the cloud. Are you going into that?
Well, yeah, I don't understand. I don't want to understand.
No, it's true. That's why when we talk about this in our church, we use that praise and worship style.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So by the time you now finish your business, thanks, we give you thanks for all you have done.
It is well. Go and be jogging. Go and be jogging. Go and jog your jog.
So the men should be able to do praise and worship.
They should be open for praise and worship. All right. We will let them know.
So by the time the praise and worship, I
Yes.
I cannot wait the next Sunday.
Yes.
The next Sunday. Let Pastor again do this prayer and watch it play. So we need orientation. We men need orientation. Nigerian men in particular.
All right. Thank you very much. God bless you, my brother. All right. All right, guys. We're still here. By the grace of God, the telephone line is still open, and we just finished praise and worship on this whole stuff. Like, as I was saying, I've said it before. Love making is not something you just do. You don't just jump on bed and just start having sex. No. I've said it before. Let's love making. Let it start from the morning time. Let it start from the morning time, and you keep going. So many things can discourage you, can disconnect you from sexual relationship if the person you are having sexual relationship with is not educated enough. I always say that. You are not properly informed what you're doing. Just like the other lady said, they don't know where to touch. Many of the Nigerian men don't know what to do. They don't know how to start. It's not about you coming from work and just jumping in bed and just having sex with her and just going in, going out, and squeezing the breast, like as if to say you want to kill the breast and all kinds of stuff, and all kinds of stuff like that, biting the nipple, yeah. And then you finish doing that and then you come. And then you now roll off and then start sleeping. All right, that's not sex to me. It's supposed to be give and take. Both of you guys must be able to enjoy sex equally. All right, and that's why I always tell people you have to get your wife ready. Women don't just get in the mood. You get them in the mood. They go by what they hear. So early in the morning before you actually leave the house, you are already tickling her, touching her, whispering to her ears and all kinds of stuff. And that's going to get her in the mood. That's going to get her in the mood. Like I said, you see, by the time you come back from work, the whole house is changed. The food is ready. The moi is triangle. The eba is triangle. The soup is by the side of it, and everything is actually ready. The bed sheet has been changed. You will not believe it. There are candles all over the bathroom because you have already given her idea of what is going to come down tonight. And while you are at work, you are sending text messages and say, "Wave good news, wave cool, wave cool, wave your good news, wave your good news." Eba, wave your good news. Ebe, wave your good news. What is saying the text messages you are sending it, and then you are sending songs. Now that you are here with me, don't send praise and worship, like that, brother. If you send praise and worship, women will enter into praise and worship mood. They will start fasting. Alright, go and look for love songs. Send Marvin Gaye, sexual healing, something that's good for me. Send it to her. Let her listen to all of this stuff. And as she's listening to all of this stuff, you are getting her ready. You are preparing her gradually. You are sending rose flowers to her. You are doing all kinds of stuff. Done in the afternoon. And she's feeling it. And then she's gonna be sending it back to you also. Say, hey, you work, you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. You can't do anything. You lazy man. And she'll be calling you lazy man just because she want to whine you. She want to whine you. And what she's expecting you to do is to go and be getting ready to go and drink all the ogidiga, all the sobonton, all the alomo, everything that you can drink to actually sustain yourself, because what is about to go down tonight is not actually a joke. All right, because you guys you have already started sending all these signals and everything all day long. All right, so if you're the kind of a man that always take high blood pressure medicine, don't take high blood pressure medicine that day. Let your blood flow. You won't die. Only one day you won't die. You will not go die. When you're about to die on top of her, we put the medicine in your mouth and you swallow it, you'll be fine. All right, so many things you're gonna have to put into it and stuff like that. You get yourself ready. You get yourself ready physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And that's how she's going to get ready too. By the time you get home, the whole bed sheet is different. The window blinds are down. The living room is clean. The dining table. The children are sleeping at 6. You will not believe. I don't know what they normally tell the kids. They will just tell the kids something and the kid will go and sleep by 6 o'clock. They will never come to living room. They're done. They're gone. Maybe they give them sleeping pill, and we don't know. They will just say, come and eat, and the children will eat, and then they will start falling asleep. They just go and sleep. And when you just show up at the door, ta-da! She will just say, welcome, my dear. You will say you want to take the shower. You say, no, don't bother taking the shower. Just wash your hand. You wash your hand, she will take your tie off, take your jacket off, bring it to the dining table. You finish eating the eba. It's a triangle eba with ogbono soup on the side and meat and everything. You finish all of that stuff and everything. The wine is already chilled. The wine is chilled. And then you guys go and sit in the living room, you drink the wine and you're asking, you don't get out. I go deal with you today. I go deal with you personally. Personally. I go deal with you personally. Personally, I go deal with you personally. Oh, team, you don't know nothing. So, by the time you actually sip the wine and all kinds of stuff, the two of you will now retire into the bathroom. You not go to, a woman will never disconnect from such a man. You can't disconnect from such a man. The woman will never. And then you guys will not take the whole game into the bathroom, and that is where you wash everything washable. Wash everything washable. That's your extra dinner. You're about to eat this guy. You're about to eat this woman. So take your time to wash everything washable. Look, put the soap where the soap and the sponge where you want to put everything into. Just wash everything. Just wash everything. So when you finish washing everything and all kinds of stuff, and then you now, rinse your body, don't towel yourself. Just suck her neck. Take her all the way down from the bathtub, water dripping on your body and stuff. The light is totally down in the bedroom. A little light is showing for you guys to see the way. And then you just use the remote control to turn the music on. Bang! Inara. O come ti o tawo beru. Inara. Ẹ̀sìndíwúkẹ́ ẹgbọ́wọ́ kan sórí kẹgbọ́wọ́ kan sí bèbè rẹ̀ di kí ẹ̀mí àjò lọ. Olómi dákun jọ̀wọ́ súnmọ́ mi dákun bèbí mi. Kó rotate gbátagbátá kò easy o. And then that's what you will enter into. You enter into that mood. All right, when you enter into that mood, and then you start doing all manners of things, you start from the head, you go to say to the hair, you lick this place, put your tongue inside, you come back out, kiss, suck the neck, and then go all the way to the breast and do whatever it is magic you can do on the breast and everything. They say you don't know where to touch. You have to touch somewhere. Okay, you just touch everywhere and then you start coming down, you tickle, you lick this place, and then you get to the gate of heaven. When you get to the gate of heaven itself, then you just cool. The Bible says, he leaded me to the path of righteousness for his name's sake. He said, he leaded me to the green pasture, and then I lie down there. You lie down in green pasture. The sheep are supposed to lie down in green pasture. So when you get there, you lie down there. Okay, and then you now use your tongue to work magic. You see, a lot of you Christians out there, you say, it is the man that used to pray, stupid you. This is the same mouth. This same mouth you use in doing ofofo, you are a ofofo person. The same mouth you use in cursing people. You're a crazy person. Very crazy. You're supposed to use your mouth to do something good that will make your family stand well. That will make your husband connect with you. That will make your wife to connect with you. Sit down by the gate and chop the whole everything choppable. Lick everything, lickable there. Oh yeah, you can faint there. You can decide to faint inside. If you want to faint there, faint. All right, and all kinds of stuff. And then by the time you get over there and all kinds of stuff, before you get to know it, the body is shaking. The ringtone is actually going crazy. The whole body is going, I'm about to explode. And by the time you will just see it, she will just go, You might be surprised though. You might be a little scared. You might want to run away from the room. You might want to run away from the room. It's just like one day I asked one woman, I said, I asked a woman, I said, have you enjoyed orgasm before? And the woman said, yes, sir. I said, how did you feel? He said, nothing. It's just that orgasm is just when your husband just finished coming. And then when your husband just come and he's shaking like this, you two, you just shake with him. This woman is stupid. He's an idiot. This woman is an idiot. What do you mean? Your husband just come and he's shaking and you two, you are shaking with it. No. That's not talking. You see, when you reach orgasm, you feel like crying and crossing the head of your husband or whatever. Anything that you hear like this, you want to tear it off. I say, me, I've not explained that one. I say, you stupid, very stupid. You stupid, and you'll be married for 5 years. Idiot. Go and sleep, Joe. Don't even know definition of anything. And that's how you Nigerians are very funny. I don't understand you guys. Let's make this. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Pastor Shola.
Yes, hello.
Pastor Shola.
We are hearing you.
Okay. I'm looking at you and it doesn't seem like you picked my call.
We are on the show. Everybody's hearing you on this show.
Okay. First of all, Pastor Shola, with sex or making love, you have to be treating the woman right.
Okay.
Not putting her down.
Okay.
Appreciating her.
Okay.
And no more. What else? But once you put a woman down or you kill her spirit, then there's no sexual chemistry.
Okay.
Nothing will turn her on. She will be definitely off, like totally off.
Okay.
Just appreciate your woman every time, most of the time. I'm sure it's not easy all the time to tell a woman how you feel, but the woman is not your housemate.
I know.
If you see your woman as your woman, see her as your equal, see her as your partner, not your mom or your housemate, then you appreciate her more.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right.
So, and everything you've been saying, you have always been right. Anyway.
I try to tell the right. I try to teach people the right and the correct things.
Been right, but it doesn't take much for a woman to be turned on. Love, appreciation, everything. A woman will be there for you. A woman, if you don't give a woman any reason to be against you or any reason to, I know life is hard. Life will hit you, but at the end of the day, this woman is your partner. This woman wants the same thing you want for you, for your family. Then you have to meet halfway. And, if a woman, if I marry a young man, fit and everything today, I don't expect him to still be fit like 10 years on. If he's still 10 years on, and I'm fat then, and he's complaining, oh my days, then he's not facing reality. Because at least after a while, things will change.
Of course.
Whether I'm married or not, after I'm like 30 plus, 40 plus, of course, things will change. Unless you are both working out together.
Of course.
So that's just what I say about it. And really, thank you very much. I really appreciate you for what you've been doing.
Thank you.
And this is Toby Coker from London. Anyway.
God bless you. Thank you very much for calling on the show.
Thank you, Pastor Shola.
Yeah, bye. All right, guys. Wow. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing is it's all about education. That's what I want to tell you guys. It's all about education. When you're educated in the field where you are, you will be able to understand what is going on and all of that. But if you are not educated in that field, you might not be able to get it. You might not be able to understand what you are supposed to do. And that's going to become a big-time problem, a big-time issue in your relationship. Hold on. It's going to become a big-time issue in your relationship. That it's possible for you not to be able to hold your marriage down. And then your wife may disconnect from you if you don't know what you're doing. Now, if you are a bully, you don't treat a woman correctly, you don't treat them right, you see a woman as a slave, a woman can disconnect from you. If you are not taking care of your own self, you don't look good, don't take care of your body, a woman can disconnect from you. All right? If you're the kind of person you don't financially bless your wife, you don't leave money at home, your wife doesn't even know anything about your life, doesn't know anything about you, you guys are not living your life together, your wife can disconnect from you sexually. all right, can do that. So there are so many things that can cause it. Lack of appreciation can cause it. You don't appreciate your wife. You don't say thank you to her. You don't buy gifts for her. You don't do so many things for her. If you are actually just in love with just only one sexual position, you may be actually heading for the rock also. Okay? For the rock also. You see, one thing I found out about a lot of people is that they are not really in love with those women or in love with the men in the first place. They are not. So, and that's what is the problem with them at this time. They are not. They just managed to come into the relationship for a reason. Maybe they are in that relationship because of green card. Maybe they are in the relationship because of any other thing, because of money. Some are in the relationship just for sex. Some are in the relationship just for one thing or the other. So they might not be able to perform properly. They might not be able to go all the way with that woman, because that's not the reason why they're there. They're not there to marry the woman. So they will not put effort into anything that they're doing. They won't put effort into anything that they're doing. And likewise, women too. If you don't dress properly, if you don't smell good, a lot of you Nigerian Christian, you don't do your hair. You just wear beret, wear hat, put wig, put the head is stinking and smelling. Okay? You don't shave your armpit is stinking. You don't use deodorant. Okay? You don't shave down there. Everything is just nasty. I don't understand you. And then you come and be saying, my husband is disconnecting. How won't he disconnect? I told you guys before, there was this particular guy that I met. And the guy told me, he said, Pastor, before you judge me, come and sleep on the same bed with my wife. And I said, what do you mean by that? He said, you will not survive. I said, why? He said, because my wife, her head is always smelling. I can't stick it. I can't hold her. And that's the stuff. You Nigerian Christians, I don't know you guys. You just wear beret all around the place and be wearing hat. You be putting this hat on your head. Hat. What is wrong with you? Is that the uniform of Christians? Christians are supposed to have a uniform. Everybody, they have to put on hat. Is that uniform for Christians? Can't you take yourself to the salon and go and do your hair and look good? Let's speak this again. Hello?
Hello, Pastor Shola.
Hello? Yes.
Sorry, it's me again. I just remembered something now.
What's that?
Because I had a friend that's having this problem. She was hiding under the umbrella of Christianity.
Okay.
And because of that Christian nonsense world, she could not be herself in her marriage. Yeah. And her husband secretly loves this wild sex. Yeah. But he was hiding under Christian umbrella. And they couldn't open up to each other. Mm. Now they are both having affairs separately, and they're having the time of their lives. But coming together, they could not function because they've been hiding under this Christian umbrella for so long that they could not open up, they could not be themselves. Mm. So women should be what they want. Listen, in a marriage, you can be who you want to be. Yeah. Enjoy your man. Enjoy your marriage. Yeah. It is within the marriage umbrella. It is with your husband, you can do anything. It's your man. It's your woman, whatever pleases you. Enjoy your sexual life.
It is well.
Look after yourself.
That's it.
I've been telling her, you guys need to go for counseling. But because they've been hiding under this umbrella for so long, they don't even know how to open up to each other anymore. Pretense. Why pretend to a man you're going to live with for the rest of your life?
That's it. You don't have to pretend to nobody, you know.
Be who you
just be yourself.
He has his own secret as well. Not every man novice. Some of them have their own weird things they want to do to you. Yeah. But because of Christianity, no, we can't do this.
It's not Christianity. It's because of stupidity. It's because of stupidity. Yeah, it's stupidity.
You are doing it to your wife. You are not doing it to one random girl on the street.
Of course, it's stupidity. That's what it is.
You guys have to agree to it together. You guys have, understand each other's body. are taking our Christianity, especially we Africans, especially we, let me say Africans, not just Nigerians. We are taking it too far. But you both have brought Christianity to us. They are not even doing this much.
No.
Even though we don't know what our forefathers did then, but they have so many children. I'm not sure it's just only missionary they were doing.
No, that's not what they were doing. They enjoyed their marriage. They enjoyed their relationship.
They were enjoying it.
Of course.
Those Baba, they were enjoying it. So why can't we enjoy ourselves as well?
Of course. And for you to know one thing, let me tell you this before you drop. You see, Adam saw animals making love. And the way animals make love, they don't make love missionary style. So the very first time that Adam did it like a gorilla. Oshinobole buruku ni o, means me to eje o. Koko se suke ni ro ni o. O se bi lion ni o. So that's just the issue. Let all those Christians, let them go and sleep. Let them go and sleep.
Christian girl, Christian sister, Christian baby,
of course. You know.
Let this man knows why.
It's your life. It's your life. You know, it's nobody's life. Let no pastor control your sex life. Let no pastor control your marital life. You know.
Most of those pastors, they can be so wild themselves. If they can quote the Bible, it's all about packaging. Packaging. Everybody will believe.
We thank God, Jerry. Thank you very much for calling. God bless you, my dear. Bye. Yeah. All right. You know, guys, see, this is what I'm saying. We have to just live our lives. Live your life. Take care of your body, okay? Don't quote me, I didn't say gorilla. Okay, don't quote me anywhere. All right, so you need to take care of your body. Shave. Be attractive. All right? Be attractive. Be this kind of person that you pass by in the living room, your husband will look at you 10 times. All right? And be the same person as a man. Take care of yourself. All right? I wasn't there, Jerry. I was... So it's nasty stuff. Take care of yourself. Smell good, look good. You know what I'm saying? Okay? And the other time I posted something, a woman asked me, he said the husband is sick and then he has not been having erection, or sometimes the erection is weak and he's not able to actually do anything because he himself is weak. So he waited for a long time for the husband to get better, but the husband didn't get better. So he was forced to go and buy a vibrator last year. So he bought the vibrator and he kept it at home, she was enjoying her own life. And then they normally do this house fellowship in her house. So our 10-year-old daughter mistakenly walked into the living room with the dildo in her hand. The vibrator in her hand. The pastor of the fellowship had to prepare a message for the next Friday. That thou shalt not be vibrating. People that are vibrating are going to hell. If you use a vibrator, you will go to hell. So the sister said to me, Pastor, what is concern, Pastor, with my private life? Do you know what I'm going through? Do you know what is happening between me and my husband? Okay? So because you saw a vibrator now is now a topic of message. And all kinds of, I said, my sister, that's one of the ignorant pastors that we have. All right? I say, go and turn your vibrator on. Vibrate all you like. If you like, be shaking like this. If you like, be shaking like this. If you like, be shaking like this. Anyhow you shake is your own problem. That's your palabra. Shake your body. Shake your body. Shake anyhow. Wiggle like this. Do whatever it is that you want to do. In as much that you are enjoying yourself and you are not going to kill anybody. That is your palaver. All right? That's your palaver. I said, do you understand one thing, my sister? Those stupid people, their own vibrator is bigger than your own. It is because their own daughter didn't bring it out. That's why you didn't see it. You didn't know. They are hiding. Hey, I'm a Christian. It is a lie. When you go and visit them, their own vibrator is bigger than your own. It's bigger than your own. You won't know. You will know. You will not know. For real, you will know. Go and buy the vibrator and be using it. I told her, go and change the battery. Go and look for big time battery that can last for a long time, that can vibrate well. Vibrate yourself to death. It's your life. It's nobody's life. There is no part of scripture that is saying that to you. You are in your matrimonial home. You are in your matrimonial home. Nobody should come and control you and tell you what you do inside your matrimonial bed. Nobody should. What is a sin? It's not a sin. It's you. It's yours. What are you talking is a sin for? I don't understand Christians, the way they talk. I'm telling you. Go and get one and vibrate yourself to death. If you want to. I'm telling you, man. So be yourself. Be yourself. Okay? So when you be yourself, you will continue to enjoy your own life. And you know, nobody's going to tell you whatever. This is what you should do. This is what not to do and whatever. Okay? God will be with you. In Jesus' name. Amen. Let me play you guys Adonai. Listen to Adonai before you go. Listen to Adonai before you go. Òwúrọ̀ ìgbà ọ̀sán àtàlẹ́ o, Elédùmarè bàbá jọ̀wọ́ ṣàánú mi. Òwúrọ̀ lọ́wọ́. If you are in New York City, you better stop by my church tomorrow. We are having sudden shift. It's a moment. It's a moment of prayer, worship, and we're going to be... Ìdádílé ayé o, òwúrọ̀ ìgbà ọ̀sán àtàlẹ́ o, Elédùmarè bàbá jọ̀wọ́ ṣàánú mi. Alẹ́ tó sọ mí o, òwúrọ̀ lọ o, àbábíṣe ọlọ́run ọba Elédùmarè, ògbójú wò mí o, látó bí wà o, sọ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ bàbá, nínú ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ, ẹni tó bá wù ẹ́ o, ló ṣàánú fún o, nínú àwọn tó ti rà sọ́tọ̀, ẹ ṣàánú fún. Listen. Yay. Now, let me, hello? Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yes, hello?
Hello.
Yes, hello, I'm hearing you.
Good, sir. Thank you, sir. Well done, sir. We're trying to call. The show's still going on. I
Okay, what's the what you want to contribute on the show?
Well, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did see your post yesterday. God bless you so much, sir. I've been calling. I bet you know me by now.
Okay.
I saw the post yesterday about the dildo. A lot of women is going through that, and I'm a living witness.
Okay.
Where the people will come and say this, that, and talk everything about dildo. This is it. Instead of being out there, instead of both searching, I mean, all of us got this feeling. If you're still working, you have that feeling. That's it. But our African people will always comment on it. It's not good. And about the sexual relationship inside a marriage, when there is no love there, that will never occur. That's how I know it. When there is no love there, I don't think it will ever occur. It's just like, when we were all young, you're dating, and when one guy, you don't like, that you don't really like, say, hey, I love you, baby. If he has the money or whatever, you want to be there because he's just saying it. But that's why even sit down here, you don't even want to present him in the public. You can't even kiss the person. That is high risk. If there is love, then the infection will come inside the bedroom. You will invent anything.
So what you're telling me right now is that if you are not in love with somebody, you can't have sex with that person.
If you're not in love, it's not going to happen.
No. It happens all the time. People that go to sleep with prostitutes, they are not in love with the prostitute and they sleep with the prostitute.
Well, because prostitute, that's something she's going for, or he's going for.
Of course, that's what I'm telling you. It has nothing to do with love. Sex is not based on love, okay? You see, you can have sex with anybody. But the issue is that you can't make love to anybody.
That is what I'm trying to say, sir. It's
Yes,
not
ma'am.
the sex part, it's the love making.
Yes, ma'am.
The love making has to do with love. You can have sex.
Yes.
You can do it how many times a day. The
Yeah.
love making has to do with love.
Of course, but so many women, they release themselves for sex, not love making.
Oh, yeah, I have done it. When you do jiggy, you do the jiggy too now. Make it
What is jiggy jiggy? What is jiggy jiggy?
Hey, the jiggy now. And when you come to your climax, I'll pretend that I have come to climax too. But is it not suffering? It is suffering. You come to climax and you didn't even get halfway to. You're joking.
So when it's doing jiggy jiggy, you do jiggy jiggy.
You do it jiggy. When you say jiggy, do jiggy too. Okay, I'm done. And let him go. Okay, Shola, please. It has to come out of your heart. Out of the love making is something both parties have to enjoy. And I'm close to my 30s now.
Yeah.
I'm in my late 30s, very late 30s.
Okay.
So I can tell my
You are still very jiggy jiggy. You are still very jiggy jiggy. Yeah, very jiggy jiggy.
I want to see if I have never faced the real jiggy, I won't know how it is.
You have faced jiggy jiggy before?
I have faced the real jiggy, and I know what jiggy does not. Okay, Pastor Shola.
Don't worry. I go host you on my show one day to come and share jiggy jiggy with us.
There is love.
All right.
The love will bring it out.
It will bring it out. That's true.
People invented it. Yes.
Yeah.
When there is no love, it will never. Give it 20 years. It will never.
Yeah.
And when you marry the wrong partner,
Yeah.
you kill and finish. That is
Yeah.
it. And when you say even Jesus will want to help you,
Yeah.
in the moment your husband, the marriage, start going outside, telling family you have a video in the house.
Yeah.
And the illiterate ones are laughing you because you have a video.
Yeah.
Let them go side. The video is doing better.
Fire on, Jerry, my sister. Fire on. Vibrate they go. They vibrate they go, my sister. All right.
God bless.
All right, let me quickly just treat this part real quick before I go. Many people, they say, oh, masturbation is a sin, vibrator is a sin, dildo is a sin, this is a sin, and all kinds of stuff, and this, that. Okay, there is nothing in the Bible that has, anything you see in the Bible is always two-sided. Always two-sided. Number one, there is nothing like masturbation in the Bible. You can't see no masturbation in the Bible at all. Okay, it's not there. They didn't talk about it. And if you're trying to actually make reference to spilling your seed on the ground, that's not what they're talking about. Don't interpret the Bible in a wrong way. Don't do that. All right. Now, during masturbation, people believe that, it's true that you have to have a picture of a woman in your head to masturbate. For you to actually get erection, you must actually visualize a vagina, a breast, a nice face, a nice shape in your head. And then you get erection. And when you get erection, you're going to now, in your head, start having sex with that particular imaginary person. And then physically you will come. All right. And the Bible says that if you should think about it, you have done it. So that means you have already introduced or you have invited a strange person into your relationship. I mean, to your matrimonial bed, and you have messed up a lot of things. It's a fact. It's true. All right. Now, so many people, a lot of men, they come on top of their wives, but when they're having sexual relationship with their wife, they cut off the head of their wives. They put the head of their girlfriend there, or the head of somebody that they've been dreaming to have sex with. So that's when they're able to come. All right. So that's still part of it. Okay. Now some people, they watch pornographic movie and then they masturbate with it. They do all kinds of stuff with it and then they come. All right. Now, when you see, God is not a stupid person. God is not stupid. All right. You see, all of these laws that we see in the Bible, you will find out when Jesus Christ came. There are certain things that he said, and it just feels like as if to say he broke the law of Moses. Like he decided to come here and just destroy the law. He didn't. But he came to interpret the law to us. We are not created for the law, but the law for us. Okay? But now he took us out of the law, and we are now under grace. He understands it. He came to feel us. He came to understand us. You know, he came to understand us. He came to understand us. He came to feel what we're feeling. And that was why God said, we don't have to live by me anymore. Because if you live by God, nobody's going to stand. If you live by God, nobody can make it. He said all of our righteousness is like filthy rag. Okay? It's like filthy rag. So, but he actually now said to us, he said, all what you're going to be doing right now, no one can come to me but through Christ. Christ is our righteousness. Christ. Oh my God, I don't want to take phone calls anymore. Hello? Hello? Oh. I don't want to take phone call anymore. All right? So, it's by grace. Everything that you do is by grace. You are married in a relationship, and at the age of 35, your husband decides to leave you, and somebody is telling me, oh, that woman don't have the right to get married again. God is not a stupid guy like that. Okay? The woman didn't break the covenant of marriage. The husband did. There's no way you can hold the woman responsible for that. Oh, the man is sick. He's having a medical issue. He's not able to have erection anymore. And then you are telling the wife now that you have to remain like that because your husband cannot have sexual erection. So you have to stay without sex. That's not the way God thinks. He doesn't do things like that. So if at the end of the day, you are using sexual toys in your home, okay, with the consent of your husband, I don't see any kind of sin inside of that. No, it's not. Okay? So it's deep. People may not understand it. You will just be using theology to break down the things of God. Theology cannot break things of God down. You have to reason like a correct person with God on the inside of you. For people to see the handwork of God in everything. In everything that you see in this world, you can see God there. Holy Spirit giving people idea to do things. Holy Spirit is giving people things. Inspiration to do things. The Mercedes you see is the inspiration of Holy Spirit. The Victoria's Secret is the inspiration of the Holy Spirit. If you don't have any understanding, anything that you see is anything that you see is actually from the Holy Ghost. If you don't understand it. So if you are over spiritual out there and you are thinking, oh, it is a sin. Oh, it is a sin. Continue. Fire on. Keep on living by the law that you want to live by. All right? Keep on living. Who is this Loretta? Hello, masturbation is a sin. Who told you that? Where did you get that from? I don't understand these people. For real. I really don't understand these people. I don't understand them. I don't understand these people. Idiots. Okay? So, these are the things. You need to sit down and think well before you actually just start putting, this is a sin, this is not a sin, this is whatever. It's not you. You are not the one that will say something is a sin and something is not. Leave God alone to do his work. Leave him alone to do his work. That's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to go and take care of yourself. Go and deal with your own issue. Okay? Go and hide somewhere and deal with your issue. Don't come here and be pointing somebody is in sin and somebody is not in sin. It's not your responsibility. You don't have the power to do that. God didn't put you as a judge over other people. You don't know what people are going through. And that person that is talking nonsense, she can lie, she can do all kinds of, and she fornicates. And she's talking nonsense here. I don't understand people, man. Well, let me just shut it down right here because it's 1:25 already. I will just go. Some say IVF is a sin. Don't mind them, Laura Ikpeobi. They are just stupid. Very stupid idiot. Holy Spirit gave them the inspiration, that idea to do IVF. Anything that you see people do, Holy Spirit gives them, He gave them that particular inspiration. The inspiration is from God. It's from God Himself. Everything that you see. All right, when your pastors are putting Olugbo in the microphone, you didn't say that one is a sin. When your pastors are sleeping with all the church members, you didn't say that one is a sin. I don't understand people, man. Forget it. Fake people. Just fake idiots. Idiots that don't know nothing. They don't know anything. They have only salt and water in their head. God bless you, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. And I'll see you guys later tomorrow. By God's grace. See you. Have a good time. Bye.